What's going on, DSG? It's your boy Darrnell Bradley back at y'all another video. Today we've got Supergirl official teaser trailer. Wanted to check this out. I have heard things from the trailer, but I've tried my best to not spoil myself on this little teaser. You feel me? I heard, I'm not sure, we're gonna see, but I heard we finally get to take a look at Jason Momoa as Lobo. Jesus Christ, where did that, how, wow, that shit just exited my whole mainframe for no reason. But we're gonna get to see Momoa as Lobo, I hope. That's what I saw online. So that's gonna be dope, and I feel like the way that she was portrayed at the end of Superman, I actually liked it. I loved it. The direction that they're going with Superman, and it also seems that they're going to be going in the same direction with Supergirl, as opposed to the Cavill Superman, or it was more, I think the Cavill Superman was more focused on like the godhood of it all, you know what I'm saying, the prestige and how he was acting. I feel like with this Superman and even with this Supergirl, they really humanized them. You know what I'm saying? It gets to the point where they're humans, they're like people with superpowers. You know what I'm saying? More so, is what I feel like. The fact that she goes to a planet with a red sun just so she can get drunk, I find to be hilarious. You know what I mean? Looking forward to seeing more antics with the puppy. You know what I'm saying? Crypto. I really think that it's dope that they edged Crypto in there. You know what I mean? They ain't have to do that. I feel like it's dope they did that. And the fact that he was fucking up absolutely everyone he came into contact with, including Superman, was great. But yeah. Like I said, man, I feel like DC is potentially on a good turning point, because I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the Superman trailer, I wasn't impressed. Movie came out, I was like, okay, I see what we got going on, because DC has been pissing me off, not gonna lie. I feel like they tried way too hard to catch up with Marvel. Like, Marvel had years of build up before they dropped the Avengers. Everybody had their own you know what I mean? You got to really get in with these characters, and we didn't really get that from DC before they hit us with Justice League. We weren't in tune with the characters like that. And obviously, you have the fans and the people who are just knowledgeable about the characters in general, but you didn't get to connect with these characters, like some of these characters, through the screen like you had prior to Avengers coming out. And I feel like DC felt they were so far behind Marvel, they just wanted to catch up and do their team up movie and and a whole bunch of shit fell through the cracks, which sucks. So it really it seems like we are, like, with the revamp and stuff like that, hopefully it looks as though they could potentially take their time. You know what I'm saying? Just take the hit that you're behind Marvel on these specific things, but like how Marvel's doing the whole multiverse thing, and then DC tried to hit it real quick with the whole flat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they was doing the movie version of hitting a trending topic. You know what I mean? They're doing multiverse stuff, so we gotta hurry up and hop on our multiverse stuff. And there, I feel like they were trying too hard to keep up with Marvel when they started so far behind, and therefore overlooked things, and things were half-assed, in my opinion. You let me know what you guys think. But right now, we're gonna see what's going on with this trailer, and hopefully we can get a glimpse of Jason Momoa as Lobo, which is very interesting because I seen something where he cut his hair and he was bald-headed, and I was like, that was part of what made him perfect for Lobo. You know what I'm saying? Like, he already had the look, but obviously you can put hair on his head. So we here. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media. We ain't here without any further ado. In 3, 2, 1, click. Yo, Crypto, play that funky beat, dog. Why is my man in a hazard? Wait a minute. Oh, is she like chilling in like a trailer or something? Just or like her room just dirty as hell? Oh my lord. Superman saves disrespect.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy.
Oh yeah. You know what? Now getting a vibe for how Supergirl is. Now we are going to need that Harley Quinn Supergirl team up. because I feel like their attitudes and their personalities within the DC universe, since from what I understand, Suicide Squad is still within its continuity. I know Peacemaker is still there. I don't know about the rest of them because they still got Peacemaker, Flag, and all of them. So hopefully we still get Harley Quinn. I forget the actress's name, but hopefully we still get her. And to see her play side by side with this Supergirl, I think would be interesting.
Oh shit. Cars are out. Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet.
All right, I like this. So we are more intergalactic with it because it did say that she was on a planet with a redstone so she can get drunk. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting otherworldly and opening the scope up on that verse, on this verse. Okay, I like it.
I declare the 23 will be the best year yet.
Yeah, the human side
Let's
of it.
be
I love
honest,
it.
babe,
I love it.
It's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in the day?
Okay, I like that because, okay, so what was it like to lose everything in a day? So it seems as though, we're going to continue, but it seems as though they're going on the auspices of how in the comics or how in other renditions where Kara is actually supposed to be older than Superman, which is why when his planet died, he was a baby. He doesn't remember it happening, but Kara is supposed to remember it. Like she was old enough to remember her planet dying, and through whatever wormhole space shit, she got sent in, like time and space was different the way that she went. So Superman was already grown by the time she got there. Based on what the character just said just now, it seems like that's the route. But
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in the day?
Proton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Is that the man? Oh, sorry, I saw the thing, boy. I was like, hold on, bruh.
For you guys.
Okay, so I can see, I'm kind of getting a formulation as to how Lobo, you know, he's a bounty hunter, and with all them guns on her, I assume she's wanted. You know what I'm saying? And she's Supergirl, so obviously it would take a lot to take her, which Lobo is a lot. But let's go.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
What Superman like?
Hey, there he goes. Hey, you thought y'all was gonna sneak that in there. Let's go. Oh, yeah, barely came to the light. But all right, but that was Lobo. That was Momoa's Lobo. So we are going to get to see that. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? It does make me wonder who they're going to get to do Aquaman now. You know what I'm saying? What I loved about what Momoa was able to do with Aquaman, he was able to take this character that was nothing like how we saw Momoa portray him, and he was able to feed that life into Aquaman and have the audience accept it. There was nobody like, oh, that's not Aquaman. He don't act like that. Like, no. Lobo took that role, completely formulated it to himself and how he wanted to do it, and freaking killed it. I feel like Lobo, honestly, would probably require a little less of that because we've seen him, like, portraying that energy. I feel like it'll suit him better as a character, but it does leave me a little fearful of whoever has to fill the boots of Aquaman behind Momoa. I do, but let's go. All right, it does.
What Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Oh yeah. Wait, holy shit. Wait a minute. They said what now? Whew, 6/26/26. We still got over a year for that. But okay. All right. But yo, that was dope. That was dope when we watched that dope here, bruh. All right. So we got some good stuff. Dang, over a year still. It hurts my soul. Well, not over. What am I talking about? Over a year. I'm sorry. I forgot what fucking month we were in. I forgot what month we were in. Oh my god. So not over a year. Half a year. We got roughly half a year before it comes out. It said summer. What am I doing with myself? But yeah, nah, that's gonna be dope. I really am. Like, the Supergirl movie, it looks good. It looks cool. I'm liking the intergalactic travel. I'm liking the personality of Supergirl, more cynical than Superman, which is canonically correct. Or I don't want to say, I don't know about which canon you thinking about. From stuff that I've seen, she is more cynical than Superman. How she's more of a realist. Superman's more of an optimist. And I feel like that's true to her character. But once again, like I said, just other questions about other potential movies and things like that. Really, I'm curious about how they're gonna do Aquaman now. You know, like I feel like whoever does Aquaman's got some pretty big boots to fill, as far as following up behind Momoa. But now we get to see Momoa slay with a character who's on timing. You know what I'm saying? Momoa gave Aquaman timing. You feel me? I think Momoa gave Aquaman timing. Lobo is timing personified. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Momoa is definitely gonna settle in to this character, and I can't wait to see how that performs. But like the way things looked gave me mad Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is gonna be dope. I feel like being so pleasantly surprised by Superman has definitely put me in a better state of which to receive this new cycle of DC stuff, as I assume we're gonna get a revamp of several other things before we get a complete revamp of the Justice League. You know what I'm saying? And since you have you have Suicide Squad and things like that, and stuff in Suicide Squad a reference, like, you know, Superman being dead after Doomsday and things like that. So obviously you have to assume like all of that stuff that references the past DC stuff isn't really gonna be canon, I guess, unless they're gonna make a play for Flashpoint being like a reason for something. I don't know. But I'm interested to see how it progresses further, and I'm liking what we're getting currently. But that's the take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media, and I'll catch y'all next one, fam. Peace.